So I'm David Blair. I am a lifelong Montgomery County resident. I grew up in Darnestown. I was born in Silver Spring. My wife and I met here. It's where we're raising our family. We absolutely love Montgomery County. It's a fabulous place to live. But yet I'm running for county government because I see, or for county executive, I see where the county is and where it ought to be. And I'm just not satisfied. And I say that whether it's our schools that are slipping, we haven't been able to properly invest in our schools, our transportation systems, we have some of the worst traffic in the country, and then just the affordability of Montgomery County. It's gotten so expensive to live here because we've just been raising the taxes. And so I've come forward with a jobs plan and a vision on how we can move Montgomery County forward.
As you quote in your statement and says you are facing a lot of challenge right now, like what kind of challenge are you talking about?
Well, I think that some of the challenges that I see, one, the biggest one is education. And so we see these huge swings in things like graduation rates. So you have some high schools in Montgomery County that are graduating 98, 99% of our seniors, and others that are at graduation rates at 74, 75%. So this big disparity. And then another thing that's alarming on education is so many of our high school seniors are neither college or career ready. 4 out of 10 of our high school seniors are neither college or career ready. And so we've got to do a better job with training our young people to either go on to college or to train them to get a career. And that's been going on for too long. And so those are some of the things that I'd address right away.
So what's your campaign's strength?
Well, I think our strength is a couple things. So one is the vision for the county. Okay, so what are our priorities as a county? And then identifying them. And then how are we going to move the county forward? And so there's two things that we need to do. We need to start creating jobs because we haven't been. We have less jobs in Montgomery County now than we did 10 years ago, even though the population has grown by 100,000. So we need to start creating jobs. And we also have a $5.6 billion budget that we have to make go farther. And so I've committed to a bottoms-up budget review. I ran a company that had a budget of a similar size, and every year you're doing a better job of utilizing new technologies, you're finding efficiencies, you're stamping out redundancies to make that budget go farther, because today we don't have the dollars to fund the things that are so near and dear to us, like our schools and our transportation systems.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like right now, the unemployed rate is the lowest for so far, and you still like saying there's not enough jobs. Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, sure. I mean, so the unemployment rate is low, but that's partly because 200,000 of our residents get in their cars every morning and they travel to D.C. and Virginia. So while unemployment's low, their jobs aren't here in Montgomery County, and so that does two things. So one, it puts a tremendous strain on our transportation systems that so many people need to leave. It's horrible quality of life. So many of our residents spend 30, 45 minutes commuting each way every single day. But it's also our tax base. And so as these jobs have left, and you see we have 10 million square feet of unoccupied commercial real estate, we're losing tax dollars because when those jobs have moved out, so we have less revenues and a bigger burden on our infrastructure.
And I know that Montgomery County has quite a significant Asian populations. What do you have a plan for them?
Well, I do, and so a couple of things that have come up when I've been with the Asian communities is one is doing a much better job supporting small businesses, and so 95% of the businesses in Montgomery County are small businesses, and we have not done a good job with consistency with permits, with inspections. We've created an environment that's not business friendly, and too many times when I'm in the Asian community, I'll hear things about the frustrations of having a business and a desire to say, okay, the next business I open, the next restaurant I open, the next this will be in Prince George's County or Washington, D.C. or Virginia. And so we've got to do a better job helping the Asian community with small businesses. And then, candidly, the second thing that comes up is education. And so we've got, while we have some tremendous schools in Montgomery County, too many of them aren't performing at a high level, and they're slipping. And so we've got to do a better job, whether it's school overcrowding or class sizes that are too large. We need to, and just as simply as investing in our magnet schools. We should have more magnet programs. We should make sure those options are available to anybody who wants to participate in one.
Do you have anything else to say to our audience?
Well, the reason that I so believe that I'm the right person for this job now is because we desperately need to get this economy moving, that we're slipping. And I think one of the reasons the Washington Post endorsed me was because I have a vision and a plan. But and while I've never held elected office before, I've been very much part of the inner workings of government. And I've had an opportunity to meet with the current administration, department heads numerous times to make sure that there's continuity of critical services once elected. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Russ. I really appreciate it.